Oh, well hello there. It's me, Nobody. Hey Peter Bread, have you heard about the new patch? It's not anything, worth talking about, but it's still a new patch, at least it's something. Don't look at me like that. I know you've missed me. Well hello there ladies and gentlemen. This is usually the time I make an intro about the game, about the topic, and what's going on today in Lords of the Fallen. I know I haven't made a video in a while of Lords of the Fallen, but I think it's time to spread the good news. Or bad news, depending on how you look at it. What do you think, Timothy? Should I do an intro?
I think you need to shut the fuck up. No one wants to hear your intro, you little bitch.
Timothy, the profanity is not needed. Okay.
Just get on with it. No one came here to hear you run your trash mouth.
Oh, okay, Timothy. Sorry about that. Hey, you want to see my special attack? Like old time's sake?
No, I don't. What a little bitch.
Timothy's the greatest thing ever. But anyways, so when I woke up this morning, I was surprised to see that my Lords of the Fallen game was updating. So I went to see what the details were, and it said, "Greeting lamp bearers. Please find below details on today's maintenance update for Lords of the Fallen. As always, if you're enjoying your adventures through Mornstead, we'd greatly appreciate it if you could leave us a review on Steam. In Light We Walk, the Hexworks team." And what exactly did they fix? Optimized multiplayer connectivity for improved performance, and fixed other minor issues. Which, if I remember right, multiplayer was a true nightmare. That's not all though. It has also been announced that the next major installment in the Lords of the Fallen franchise is officially in development, and will launch in 2026 on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series XS. We look forward to delivering the very best gaming experience possible to you, our loyal fellowship of lamp bearers. In Light We Walk, Hexworks. But I did some research and I'm kind of confused. So when reading into this, it's saying to the latest strategy report from CI Games, the game's publisher, Lords of the Fallen 2 is being developed under Unreal Engine 5 with an official reveal plan for 2025, alongside a strong marketing campaign. However, it is important to note that these timelines and internal goals may change as development progresses. One of the key objectives outlined in the report is to enhance the game's accessibility, thereby drawing in a larger fan base for the game. Hexworks plan to achieve this by introducing additional game modes and implementing various gameplay improvements, whatever that means. One of the features it will include is a full shared progression while playing in co-op alongside a core single-player campaign. So that's good news for your co-op players. You can progress together now. It also says the team at Hexworks aims to create a sequel incorporating more commercial elements, particularly in visual design, to attract a broader audience of players. But what I'm so confused about, as it says it's available for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, I also read that Lords of the Fallen 2 is the Epic Game Store's exclusive. Now what does this mean exactly? I have no clue. I don't know. I mean, the way I read it, it seems like it's only going to be an Epic Game Store's exclusive, meaning you can only get it on PC. But then why would they say it would release on Xbox and PlayStation as well? I'm just a little confused here. Feel free to help me out in the comments. I mean, maybe it's not totally bad news. Maybe it's going to release at the Epic Game Store, but come to Xbox and PlayStation later. I'm unsure. I don't really know what's going on at this point in time, but I will be sure to let you know if I find out. This game started out rough. I mean, there's a lot wrong with it, and we got patch after patch after patch improving this game. And those developers, bless their little hearts, they worked their aces off to fix the game that we got broken. Now, my first playthrough was tedious. I didn't really care for it, and I could only play like for 2 hours at a time without, getting burned out. But as I progressed and I leveled up, it started to get more fun. It seems like I have the most fun in this game when I'm just going around slaughtering everything I see. The crossbow is lots of fun. And explosive bolts. Gotta have explosive bolts. And after 7 whole playthroughs and unlocking everything that there is to unlock, I finally put the game down. And picked up Elden Ring again. Because who doesn't love Elden Ring? Shadow of the Erdtree was amazing. But I'm also eager to pick up Lords of the Fallen 2 whenever that comes out, if it comes out for Xbox and PlayStation. I have both now, so I'm ready for it if it comes to console. But if it doesn't, well, I'm shit out of luck because I don't have a PC. After all the patches, the game is really fun and I would suggest you try it out. The latest real patch they gave us with all the new Game Plus modifiers, it changed the game completely. Because now you can increase the enemy density if you're looking for a bit of extra challenge. You can have pre-upgraded loot so you won't have to worry about upgrading your weapons or anything like that. And you won't have to worry about grinding for the upgrade materials. You can have randomized loot. You can have randomized enemies where you encounter different enemies in different places. You can do the Iron Man challenge by dying in Umbral, reset your current playthrough, and you will awaken at the start once again. The world progression is reset, but the player progression and inventory is retained. It's all up to you what you choose. Me personally, I always select the pre-upgraded loot option and the randomized loot. Just for shits and giggles. And throwing in some randomized enemies, why not? This game is still really great. I would play it more, but I'm just haven't had the urge to pick it back up after the last time. But I do love this game. You can fight harder enemies at the very beginning of the game, which I wouldn't suggest doing, but it is an option. You still can do that if you choose to. I would suggest waiting till you get an actual new game plus. Don't start a fresh character with randomized enemies or you're gonna have a bad time. So it's really up to you just how hard you want this game to be. But to tell the truth, it's already a hard game if you're starting from scratch at level 0 and working your way up. So why would you want to make it even harder on yourself? Bosses are total crackheads on this game. Speaking of bosses, let's not forget about the boss rush mode that you can do at any vestige you have. You can do an Echo of Battle, which lets you fight any boss that you previously encountered. Or you can do the Crucibles, where you fight many bosses at one time. I mean, they're not really at one time, they're spaced out, you know, boss after boss after boss. But defeating these bosses give you rewards, like pilfered coins or those weird eyeballs you get to turn in at altars to get armor and stuff. But it's really fun if you like fighting bosses more than you like actually playing the main game. But they do seem harder than normal. Like I said, every boss is a crackhead boss. Well, that's about it. That's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And until next time, have fun, my dudes.
Did you enjoy this video? Consider subscribing to the main channel at Mr. Nobody Elden Souls, where it's more focused on invading. Or the second channel at Nobody Elden Things, where its focus is on helping and will be the main hub for invading for dummies. Subscribe to both and I promise you will not be disappointed. Thank you for watching, my tarnished, and we will see you next time.
Like and subscribe or I'll deathblight you in your sleep. This message has been approved by the mayor of Froggytown.